When your muscles turned to stone, she thought it was just soreness, a pulled muscle, too much yoga maybe. But by the second week she couldn't raise her arms to wash her hair. By the third she couldn't get out of bed. Her muscles weren't just weak, they were under attack from the inside. This is the terrifying true story of a woman whose body began turning to stone, and the rare, devastating disease that did it. You're watching The Human Condition, where every disease has a story. Rachel King was 42, a mother, a runner, a photographer. She loved sunrises and baking bread. She was the kind of person who did everything at 100%, until her body told her, stop. It began one spring morning with a strange stiffness in her thighs. She chalked it up to a workout. Then came the aching shoulders, then the tremors, then the exhaustion. She slept 10 hours a night, then napped during the day. She dropped a coffee mug one morning and couldn't lift it again. When she fell trying to climb her porch steps, she knew something was very wrong. Doctors ran tests. They suspected MS or maybe ALS. Her reflexes were sluggish, her limbs weak. But nerve conduction tests were normal, her muscles not so much. Blood work showed one alarming clue. Creatine kinase, a protein released when muscles are damaged, was sky high. Over 10,000. Normal is under 200. Doctors performed a muscle biopsy. It looked like a battlefield. Immune cells had invaded her muscle tissue, mistaking it for an enemy. The diagnosis came: polymyositis, a form of autoimmune myositis. Her immune system was attacking her skeletal muscles, slowly turning strength into stone. There are many types of myositis: polymyositis, dermatomyositis, inclusion body myositis, but all share one terrifying truth. Your muscles are the target. Instead of fighting viruses or bacteria, your immune system turns on you. It floods your muscles with T cells and inflammatory proteins, which destroy tissue, fiber by fiber. As the muscle dies, it's replaced with scar tissue, and scar tissue, it doesn't stretch, it doesn't contract, it just hardens. In severe cases, swallowing becomes impossible. Breathing becomes a struggle. Even lifting your head can become a battle. Rachel began treatment immediately. High-dose steroids to calm the inflammation, methotrexate, a chemotherapy drug to suppress her immune system, physical therapy to try and preserve mobility. But progress was painfully slow. Some mornings, she couldn't lift a fork. Other days, her legs would buckle mid-step. Every muscle movement became a conscious decision. She documented her journey online. One post read, "My muscles are melting, but my will, that stays solid." She lost 30 pounds of muscle in 3 months. Autoimmune myositis is ultra-rare, only about 6 to 8 cases per million people. It can strike at any age, even children. It can attack slowly, or all at once, and it can be triggered by viral infections, cancer, certain medications, or nothing at all. Some forms, like dermatomyositis, also affect the skin, causing rashes that look like bruises or burns. Others, like inclusion body myositis, are relentless and currently incurable. And while steroids and immunosuppressants help, they don't work for everyone. Rachel's turning point came after a year of trial and error. Her doctors tried a biologic called IVIG, intravenous immunoglobulin, pooled antibodies from thousands of donors. Within weeks, she could stand without help. She smiled again. She cried after brushing her own hair. She's not cured. She still takes medication. She still attends physical therapy, but she's stable, and most importantly, she's moving. She now volunteers with a rare disease advocacy group. She speaks to medical students. She tells them what textbooks don't. When you can't move, your mind moves for you, and if that breaks too, you're gone. Rachel was lucky, if you can call it that, to be diagnosed within 3 months. But many others wait years. Autoimmune myositis is often misdiagnosed as chronic fatigue, depression, fibromyalgia, or even laziness. Women especially are often dismissed. One woman shared that her doctor told her, "You just need more exercise." At the time, she couldn't climb stairs. By the time many patients receive a correct diagnosis, they've already lost significant muscle, often permanently. This isn't just frustrating, it's dangerous. Inclusion body myositis, a subtype, is frequently mistaken for normal aging. Some patients end up in wheelchairs before they even hear the word myositis. Autoimmune myositis is a quiet terror. It doesn't make headlines. It's not dramatic like a heart attack or fast like a stroke. It's slow, it's silent, and it steals who you are, one step at a time. But stories like Rachel's remind us, the body may betray you, but your spirit can push back. This is the human condition, where every disease has a story. Subscribe for more real medical mysteries and join us next time for She Was Hearing Voices. But they weren't in her head. The science of auditory hallucinations, because sometimes the scariest part of your body is your own immune system.